guys, welcome to my channel. Today's video is finally me doing the ride or die tag. Thank you, Jacqueline Hill, for tagging me to do it. And I'm gonna address the elephant in the room. My hair. I cut my hair. Ah! Yeah, I know that. We're getting a chop chop.
Chop it, chop it.
Yes?
Oh my god, are you ready?
I'm scared.
Okay, this part's gonna look shorter.
Stop,
so
don't
do
scare
not
me.
freak
Don't
out.
scare me.
Just go, it looks amazing.
It's gonna look amazing.
Oh my god, no, I love it.
Yeah,
no,
but
I
once
love
it's like
it.
layered and done, it's gonna be.
No,
fierce.
I think it's gonna look amazing. I am so happy I did it. I love it. It's so light, so much easier to fix. My curls are like, I feel like more fluffy because they're not weighed down. I'm like literally so excited about this haircut, guys. You don't even know. Also, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, subscribe. Okay, we're gonna jump right in and we're gonna get started. Let's do it. All right, so I actually have I'm so creepy. I have the description box of her video pulled up so I don't forget a product, and that way I go in order. So first I see primer. We're gonna talk about primers. What did I do with my favorite primer? My first one is going to be the Too Faced Hangover RX primer. This is a very moisturizing primer, and it's been out for a long time, and I've loved it since the day it came out. It's really awesome moisturizing, and if I ever have dry skin or am I traveling or something like that, I can always count on this primer to get me through. Next, I'm going to try to talk fast, by the way, that way we're not here for too long, because I personally don't watch really long videos, so I attempt to not make my videos that long, and this is going to be a 30-minute video. Next is foundation. So my favorite Ride or Die foundation is going to be the Fit Me Matte and Poreless. This one is by Maybelline. I am in shade 220, and I know this product hasn't been out for years and years and years and years and years, but it has been out for a minute, and ever since the day I got it, I love it. I can count on it. It never makes me too matte, never makes me too greasy. It's just like that perfect in-between finish. You can get buildable coverage to it. It doesn't slough off my face. I always set my makeup, which helps makeup not sloughing off my face, but it's just an all-around good foundation. You should try it out. So for concealer, I have a concealer that came out recently that kind of trumps all of my Ride or Die concealers, so I have to mention it. By the way, my gray hair, it's real today. If you want to leave a comment about it down below, feel free to. Oh God, my neck. It is the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. Holy bejeez. This stuff is like full coverage, full coverage, full coverage. It's always sold out at Ulta. I don't know about Sephora because I haven't looked and seen if it's sold out at Sephora, but it's always sold out there, and it's for a good reason. I'm in shade light medium. This is the bomb. It doesn't crease. It covers everything, and it blends out so freaking easy. It is everything you can ask for in a concealer, and I really like the applicator. It's like an oversized doe foot applicator. Like, I like it, Tarte. I like what you're doing. Face powder. I don't have a holy grail face powder. If I had to pick one, it would be the MAC Studio Fix, but face powder isn't really something I use all the time. I use like setting powders, which is what we'll get into next. Next is the La Mercier Loose Translucent Setting Powder that I have beat to a dead horse. Just beat that dead horse. You guys are like, we know. We get it. It's good. Okay? That is the La Mercier Loose Translucent Setting Powder. I could say this in my sleep. La Mercier Loose Translucent Setting Powder. I've gone through a bazillion of these. It's awesome. I've tried actually a few more lately just because I'm tired. I'm so tired of beating this dead horse. I'm so tired of doing that to you guys. So I've tried out a few more that I have been absolutely loving. And I've been mentioning them here and there in my videos. So, you know, if you're watching, you know. Blush. Okay, this is a blush that I've been talking about on my channel for a long time. Maybe not like 10 years because I haven't been on YouTube 10 years, but for a long time. This one's by Sigma. This is their Aurora powder, and it's COR-DE-ROSA. This blush is so pretty, and I'm wearing it today because I thought I would, you know, show it. This is an actual blush that shows up really well on my skin. I don't know if you guys have this problem, but sometimes I apply blush to my skin and it just does not show up. Like, where are you at? Or it disappears quickly. This one lasts, and you get like a lot of blush in their Aurora powders. I love Sigma Beauty's products, but their blushes is probably some of their best product. This is my favorite shade in it. It shows up so well on my face, and it has a holographic packaging. All right, for bronzer. Bronzer's next. Laura, where's your bronzer? Laura, where's your bronzer? My favorite bronzer has been by Chanel. Okay, but this one's really good, and I definitely think it's worth your money. I had a makeup artist actually use this on me, and I was like, girl, what is that?
Girl, it's Chanel.
Okay. I went out and bought it, and I fell absolutely in love with it. This is the Chanel Soleil de Chanel bronzer, but look how much you get. Like, this is massive, and I don't know why. I think it smells so good, but it's not. I don't think it's meant to smell good. I've used this like day in and day out, and I've barely put a dent in the center of it. It is a cream bronzer, but it almost blends out to a powder. Super easy to blend out. They don't have multiple shades in it, which makes almost no sense at all, but I wish this shade was just like a darker and it would be flawless, but it still works for my skin. I use it almost every day. I pack it when I travel. It's always with me. This is just a ride or die bronzer for me. Next is highlight, and I picked two because, come on, you can't ask a girl to pick her favorite highlight. What does that even mean? One highlight forever? My ride or die highlight that's just like, it's just been there with me through good times, sad times, bad times. This is BECCA Cosmetics Opal, and this is, I think, probably my first high-end. Actually, Shill by MAC was my first high-end highlight, but this was like the close second that I bought. And their formula is impeccable. I think that's a good word to use. I don't know. It's just creamy, buttery, it lasts, and Opal is just like perfect for my skin tone. So, ride or die, but let me just say this. Jouer came out with their highlights. They're only $24 each, and then they gave us a discount code so you get money off. So this is my favorite, like, of a newer highlight that's come out. So that's just like a ride or die. Actually, I haven't used Opal in a long time, and it's just because all these other highlights I've been playing with. And I've pretty much been using this one since it came out every day. Day in, day out, I use this one pretty much. This is TOPAZ by Jouer Cosmetics. And then the packaging is beautiful. It's like mirrored, and it's like silver gold mirrored. I don't know. Topaz is, are you ready? Barely touched it. It's ridiculous. That's barely a swipe, and it's beautiful. I mean, it is stunningly gorgeous. So, and it's a good deal on them. So I have truly been loving their highlights. They've already sold out of Citrine, which was a really good one, but they do have this one in stock. Mascara. All right, let's move on. This one's easy for me. This is the Marc Jacobs Velvet NIOR mascara. I think it's the best mascara on the market. I mean, there are drugstore ones, don't get me wrong, that I use all the time, but if I had to pick one, like if you twisted my arm behind my back, I would say this one. All right, so I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm a big fan of like big lashes, and I know you guys would never guess that about me. But some lashes that have stuck with me from the dawn of time is the calm down there, buddy. Is the Iconics by House of Lashes. I cannot tell you how many pairs of these I have bought. Whenever I started YouTube, this is like the only lash I would put on, and I remember they were so like worn down, and I would like try to pick the glue off and like put them on and be like, they're good. They're just awesome. I love them. I see people wear them all the time. I'm like, you got on Iconic? Yeah, girl, you know I know. You know I know. It's what I do to people. Eyeshadow palette. You guys know I had to say this. Okay, so as for me and Violet Voss, we sold out of this palette, and it won't be restocked. This is the palette I came out with them. It's beautiful. I'm obsessed with it. I still use it all the freaking time. It was such a great success. I want to say a big thank you to you guys. Your feedback on it was absolutely amazing. I still have people tweeting me all the time telling me this is the palette they use day in and day out. And I told you when I came out with this palette, that's what I wanted it to be for. And you guys are just killing it. Thank you so much for buying it. I appreciate it. I love her so much. I will tell you, a few retailers did pick up this palette. Lady Moss and I think Friends. If I can find it online still, I will have it for sure linked down in my description box. But as for me and Violet Voss, we won't be making any more of them. We are sold out forever. Okay, so because that is a sold out item, I chose to pick, if I had to pick a second one, just a palette to travel with that I love. It's just a go-to. Come on, get out of my mouth, hair. I think everybody needs in their life is the Morphe 350. Now, you may not have heard me talk about this palette like a crap load on my channel. It was always sold out, and I really don't like to talk about things that are always out of stock because it's like, come on. it gets old, you know. Now it's always in stock, so I feel like I'm more free to talk about it. But the Morphe 35O, it's matte and shimmers. Now they do have the Morphe 35O-S, which is all shimmers, and the Morphe 35O-M, which is all matte. Both of those are amazing. It just depends on what you want. If you love warm tones, it's your dream palette. Liquid lipsticks, I think I skipped it, so we're going to go back and pretend that I didn't. But I have a mixture of liquid lipsticks I'm obsessed with. First is Jouer's Noisette, which is a mauve brown tone color, and I like to love this one. Apply this one all over my lips, and right whenever it's getting to that almost dry stage, then I take JEFFREESTAR's I'm Nude, which is one of the Jeffree's liquid lipstick formula is one of the best in our market. It is so freaking good. Anyways, I take this I'm Nude and I just to the center of my lips only, leaving the edges out, and then I take my finger and pat it out, and it gives you the most beautiful color. This is just like my ride or die. I've been wearing these two together for a long time, and yeah, I take them everywhere with me. These two are always in my purse. As far as a setting spray, I have two. I cannot pick one because they do different things. First is the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Makeup Spray. This helps the makeup last. It doesn't do anything funky to my face, and I can always count on it, so I love it. And then we have the MAC Prep and MAC Fix Plus Spray. Now this one's a little bit different. It like enhances the makeup rather than makes it last longer. It can also add a little bit of nourishing to your skin. So they're great in two different ways. I typically pick one or the other. I don't go like and wear them. That's just like a lot of setting spray on your face. It just depends on what I'm going to be doing, where I'm going to be going. Yeah, no. I don't have a favorite lipstick or lip gloss because I wear liquid lipsticks. Pretty much that's it. I just don't have a ride or die one. I would be making it up if I said I did, so I'm not going to do that. I do have a favorite perfume, which I'll mention. This one's by YSL. This is the Mon Paris. I think that's what the name of it is. Anyways, this is their newest one. I picked it up at Sephora. Madly in love with it. If you're at Sephora, just give it a, or Ulta. I think it's at Ulta as well. Give it a sniff. It's seriously the best. I have it on right now. Every time I inhale, I smell beautiful things. Because I farted. Just kidding. And that is it for my ride or die tag. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, subscribe to my channel. If you didn't, subscribe to my channel. And I hope to see you all in my next video.